2.
Welcome to the last of my series in thanking our last responders, our funeral directors here at Perches Funeral Homes. My name is Chia, and I'm excited to introduce to you Salvador Perches from Perches Funeral Homes. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me here.
This is, of course, 1 week away from Thanksgiving, and very appropriate that we be honoring and celebrating our last responders, your funeral directors. Can you tell us a little bit about the culture of Perches Funeral Homes right now during this pandemic?
Well, the culture right now is so different than any other time. We have never gone through such a phase of problems that we're having, say, in the city, in the world, internally, with work, overload, and it's just been very difficult on our staff and our city.
I can only imagine how difficult it's been, and sometimes I don't even think that this community or the world realize how hard and stressful everything has been. Is there anything that you would like to tell this community as we deal with this pandemic that has hit us in the last year and certainly doesn't look to be leaving us anytime soon?
Yes, I mean, all funeral directors, funeral homes across the nation and the world, we've been going through something so different. We're not used to having so much movement and work and services and organizing everything that we have to do, and it's been very difficult to be able to accommodate everybody's wishes because of the situations where churches can't have services. We can't have a certain amount of people in the chapel. Certain people can't go to their funerals because they may be sick also, or out of town, or don't have enough money to cover for expenses. So what I would like to tell our community is, first of all, thank you for your trust in us. Second, to be a little patient with your funeral home, funeral director, because it has been very, very difficult on us, and the strain and the work and the overload of everything has been tough.
In the last 10 weeks, I've had the privilege and the honor to interview your funeral directors. And we've been able to highlight some of the colorful aspects that really bring them to life. Because at the end of the day, they're not just funeral directors, they're humans. And they're very hardworking humans. And so in this whole entire series, I know that it's really important to thank them because they've resonated the same message, is their desire to be able to serve Perches Funeral Homes and this community and the families that are mourning, and their hard work and the stress. And so what would you like to tell your funeral directors and staff that support Perches Funeral Homes?
It's really tough saying everything I feel in my heart for them. My staff, my directors are true warriors. They're true first responders and last responders. We're in a situation where we deal with a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings with families, and it is very difficult day by day get up and attend to our families the way we should, in a timely manner, not to forget details. So my hat's off to them, my directors, my staff, El Paso, Las Cruces, Juarez, Odessa. They are amazing. Without them, this couldn't be possible to help our community, and they're just wonderful in everything they do, their patience, and I just want to thank them, give them a big hug. Like you said, this coming holiday, Thanksgiving, with the situation we're living, I just want to thank them from the bottom of my heart for everything they do.
So being Thanksgiving today, we want to really thank all of our first responders and our last responders, and for everybody that was part of this series. Thank you very much, Perches Funeral Homes, and Sal, for everything that you do for the community. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, and thank you to all.
Thank you.